Hello friends, today we will study concept of nth root of complex number. We are familiar that b is nth root of a if a raised to n is equal to b. b is square root of a if b square is equal to a. So let z belongs to c, then w belongs to c is the nth root of complex number z if w raised to n is equal to z. W raised to n is equal to z. Method to find nth roots of complex number z. So let z is equal to r into e raised to I theta be non-zero complex number then z is equal to r into e raised to I theta plus 2 pi k. K belongs to z. Therefore, z raised to 1 by n is equal to r into e raised to 1 by n into e raised to I times theta plus 2 pi k upon n. K belongs to z, which is equal to r raised to 1 by n into cos of theta plus 2 pi k upon n plus I times sin of theta plus 2 pi k upon n. K belongs to z. For k equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n minus 1, we get nth roots of z. We denote those roots by w0 w1 dot dot up to wn minus 1. So what we will do, we will express that complex number z in exponential form and then we will express it in polar form. We get n distinct nth roots of z. Example. We will take examples from exercise. cube root of 1 plus I. Find cube roots of 1 plus I. One plus I. Solution. Here z is equal to 1 plus I. Therefore, R equal to mod z is equal to under root of 1 square plus 1 square is equal to root 2. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 1 by 1 is equal to pi by 4. Therefore, z is equal to root 2 into r into cos theta plus I sin theta is equal to r into cos of theta plus 2 pi k plus I sin theta plus 2 pi k. K belongs to z. Therefore, 1 plus I is equal to r is root 2 into cos of pi by 4 plus 2 pi k plus I sin theta plus theta means pi by 4 argument 2 pi k. K will is in Z. Therefore, 1 plus I raised to 1 by 3 is equal to root 2 raised to 1 by 3 into cos of pi by 4 plus 2 pi k upon 3 plus I sin pi by 4 plus 2 pi k upon 3 k values in Z. For k equal to 0, W naught is equal to 2 raised to square root 2 means 2 raised to 1 half. So 1 by 6 into cos pi by 12 plus I sin pi by 12. K equal to 1, W1 is equal to 2 raised to 1 by 6 into cos of, if I put now k equal to 1, then we'll get 8, 9 pi by 12 plus I times sin of 9 pi by 12 which is equal to 2 raised to 1 by 6 into cos of 3 pi by 4 plus I sin 3 pi by 4. What is cos of 3 pi by 4? Cos of k equal to 1. K equal to 2, W2 is equal to 2 raised to 1 by 6. If I put now 2 here, we will get 16 16 plus 1, 17. 17 pi by 4, 12 plus I sin 17 pi by 12. Right. If I put 2, k equal to 2, 4 into 4, 16 plus 1, that is 17. Now, if I write it in 2 pi form, so it is nothing but 2 pi minus 12 is there, or so W0, W1, W2 are W1, W0, W1, W2 are 3 cube roots of 1 plus I. Now, we will find 8 raised to 1 by 6. 8 raised to 1 by 6. Solution. Here z is equal to 8, and therefore mod z r is equal to mod z is equal to 8. Theta is equal to 0, as z lies on the positive real axis. Positive x-axis. So, angle made by that 8 with positive x-axis is 0, and therefore 8 is equal to 8 times cos 0 plus I sin 0, which is equal to 8 into cos of 2 pi k plus I sin 2 pi k. K value is in Z. 8 raised to 1 by 6 is equal to 8 raised to 1 by 6, right? Into 2 cos of pi k plus I sin 2 pi k raised to 1 by 6, which is equal to 8 raised to 1 by 6 into 2 cos of 2 pi k by 6 plus I sin 2 pi k by 6 by De Moivre's theorem. For k equal to 0, W naught is equal to eight raised to 1 by 6 cos 0 plus I sin 0. Right. K equal to 1. W1 is equal to 8 raised to 1 by 6 into cos of 2 pi by 3, K equal to 1. So pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. 8 raised to 1 by 6 into, what is cos of pi by 3? Cos 60. That is nothing but root 3 by 2. And it is half. So it is nothing but root 3 plus I by 2. We'll get this one. Right. Then W1 is equal to W2 8 raised to 1 by 6. What is 8 raised to 1 by 6? It is root 2. Is it clear? Since root 2 raised to 6 equal to 8. So I can put this as root 2, this as root 2, doesn't matter. So W2 is equal to cos of 4 pi by 6, okay, or this is your 3. Okay. If I put cos of 2 pi by 3 plus I sin 2 pi by 3. What is your pi by 3? Is 60. It is 120. Right. This angle is here. Right. So what is its y coordinate? Is root 3 by 2 and x coordinate is minus half. So we will get this to be root 2 into minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. If you observe geometrical, this is your 2 pi by 3 angle. Okay. This will become minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. For k equal to 3, k equal to 3. What is this? This is nothing but pi by 3, means 60. Right. Oh, sorry. This is your 1 plus root 3i by 2. Just its reflection. Just its reflection. It is a cos of 60 degree. Cos 60 is nothing but root 3 by 2. 1 minute. Oh, sorry. I, and this is also y is what is this point? This is half root 3 by 2, right? So y cos pi by 3 is half. For k equal to 3 now, W3 is equal to root 2 into, now here if I put k equal to 3, I will get cos pi plus I sin pi. What is your cos pi? Cos pi is minus 1, so it will become root 2 into minus 1 plus I0, which is minus root 2. So here we are getting those roots. So this is your pi by 3. Okay, first angle is your 0, then pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, this is pi, okay, then we will get here, so this is W0, W1, W2, W3, W4, W5, W6. Very clear. So this will become root 2. Okay. This will become 1 half plus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. This is your minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. Now what is this angle? Okay. Its reflection is here, means this will become minus half minus I root 3 by 2. Is it clear? This W3 is nothing but minus root 2. Okay. And W5 is your both the x is positive, 1 plus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. Okay. So for k equal to 4, k equal to 4, W4 is equal to root 2 into cos of 4 pi by 3 plus I sin 4 pi by 3. So pi plus pi by 3. And this is nothing but minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. Okay. For k equal to 5, W5 is equal to root 2 into cos of, what is this angle now? And k equal to 5, we will get 5 pi by 3 plus I sin 5 pi by 3. which is nothing but 1 minus I root 3 by 2. Therefore, W0, W1, W2, W3, W4, W5 are 6 roots of 8. 6 roots of 8. So, with this discussion, we'll stop our lecture here. Thanks for listening lecture carefully. Bye bye.